And I guess if there's anything else that I particularly want to say about the general place that we're in right now, it's a bit of a story that I have about the Mr. Saturns that has always been funny and or has always been funny to me, and it's something that I always think about whenever I think of the name Mr. Saturn now. I got into a conversation one time with a guy online who really hated the Nopon in Xenoblade Chronicles, and he would always respond to every post I would ever make that involved any Xenoblade games. I swear this is on topic of the Mr. Saturns! This guy really just wanted me to get to the point of my story and was furious with my rambling. It's okay, I get that in real life too. You're not alone, buddy. Anyway, he would always respond to any post I would make about Xenoblade Chronicles with, you know, they still have time to undo their mistake and remove the Nopon from the next game. Like, he talked very elitist like that about his opinion regarding them. And I get that, you know, maybe they're not everyone's cup of tea, but he'd always say this. And I remembered saying, you know, I replied to him saying, you know, they're not going to do that because that would be like making a new Earthbound game and not including Mr. Saturn. He said, yeah, but the Nopon are just so much more over the top than anything like Mr. Saturn. I told Proton John this story, and immediately at that point, before I was even done, he stopped me right then and there and went, Mr. Saturn is not over the top. And the conversation just ended. It was great. I'm sorry, I always hear that, just Mr. Saturn is not over the top every time I think about Mr. Saturn. Every time I just hear the name Mr. Saturn nowadays, because it caught me that off guard that he interrupted me and said that in that conversation.